How many licks does it take to get to the center of the Tootsie Pop?
100.
Only one. Oh, 100.
A 2. A 3.
All right, welcome back to Seeing Green. I still don't know what episode we're on. I don't know how I keep forgetting. It's not like we have a bunch of episodes out right now. But we just want to give a big, massive, huge, gigantic thank you to our first...
Huge.
Thank you.
Huge.
To our first 100 followers on Instagram. We've been doing it for about... what? Shit, that scared the fuck out of me, bro. What did that hit? That the TV?
100.
Yeah, but no.
I think broke my.
But shout out to those first 100 people. We've been doing it for about 3 months now. Thank you for everyone who has been watching and supporting. Thank you for everyone who been following us so far. We do see y'all. Shout out to people who've been sending us messages. We haven't been getting many, but we have been getting some. Saying keep up the good work. TJ, when you big, remember that I followed you in the beginning. Oh, Juan, I just gave Juan $5 million, but he said he's not going to share it with the rest of the team, But, shout out to all of y'all. Any words y'all want to say to the 100 people?
Bam makes 2-point shot. Scratch everything he just said. Word in the green, seeing it. Nah, but like TJ said, we appreciate all the love. I know to all the friends that support us, appreciate it. Love you guys. Can't thank you enough. To all our new followers that we've gained, appreciate it. We appreciate you guys enjoying the content of just, 3 dudes you never met before, chopping it up every week, saying some of the dumbest stuff you might have ever heard. But we appreciate the love, and just stay with us as we continue on, because we're gonna do it. We're gonna keep going, and then like we've said before, if you've seen our previous episodes, when we blow up, we won't tell anybody. But hey, look, there will be signs.
I can afford a haircut.
There will be signs.
Hey, thank you everybody who is supporting us. Love you guys. Thank you everyone who is not supporting us. You motivate us too. We love everybody around here. All glory to God. Thank you guys so much. We're going to keep pushing, keep doing our thing, and let's get it.
Speaking of, you said Bam just hit the points that you needed to, win. If this blows up, we're making good money. How much you putting down on these bets? I know we start off with a little bit of money nowadays, but if you had a bunch of money, how much money you think you'd be dropping on these bets? Say you make a couple $100,000 a year, almost $1 million.
Couple $100,000 a year.
How much?
That'd be a decrease in what I make now.
Yeah, that's true.
Band.
Nah. I mean, right now it's like the most I've ever put on a bet is probably 50. I've ever put, but normally I'm betting around 10, anywhere from like $5 to $20 is what I'll throw on. If we make it, if we're living large. I don't know. It's tough. I've never had that much money, so it's like tough. I want to be like the humble guy and be like, oh, I'll throw, I wouldn't go up that much because, got to play smart with the money. But
I'm
who
telling
knows?
you.
A couple hundred, maybe a rack, maybe 2. The units change, you know what I mean? Like, what is it, like the stat of like something of like a billionaire, if they spend like $1,000, that's the equivalent to like a normal person spending like $1 or something like that.
Like
so
if I check,
obviously don't quote me if you're watching. Don't quote me on that because I'm pretty sure I'm way off on that conversion. But
if I look in my bank account and there's like $200,000, I'm going to find the nearest roulette table.
Yep.
Like, go ahead and put 20 of them things on red right now.
that's the thing is like I gotta just like still because of how we came up, like how I know money, like right now, even with all that much money in my account, I can't wait. God willing, I can't wait to be in a spot in life where I throw 20K on roulette and am okay losing that. Like okay seeing that 20K just be like gone and be like, all right,
just
well,
the 40
here's
on the
another
next
spin. Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of roulette,
because God knows, I throw 20K on it right now and lose. Nah, take me out in that casino. Take me out, please.
speaking of roulette, you know, it's probably the only game I played at a casino. But last time I was on a cruise, well, not my very last time, but when I was with my wife, Cody, and Anna, Cody was at the roulette table with this guy who was just betting a bunch of money, and he showed Cody his bank account, $9 million, just chilling in his bank account. They banned him from the casino because he was just acting a fool and he got too drunk. And then Renee and I were at sushi the next day, and I never saw the guy. I just, you know, Cody was telling me the stories when he was there. And then I just hear, yeah, they banned me from the casino last night. I was like, this is the fucking guy that Cody was talking about. But yeah, just imagine just having $9 million.
That would be
just
sick.
Vibing, just in the bank account, just chilling.
Yeah.
Really something different.
That'd be crazy.
But
That would really be crazy.
I'd probably get banned.
And the thing about that too, I think, like, I feel like when you're famous, like, when you're rich and famous, because not just when you're rich, but when you're also famous, like, I feel like you get so much free stuff just because of who you are. Like, you get the publicity and everything. Like, they want you to wear their clothes, or they want you to play at their casino. So they're putting you in the high roller suites for free as long as you just play. And it's just like crazy.
I mean, that's pretty much all.
Like, put me in a high roller suite. I'll still play. Ain't playing for much. Ain't nobody caring that I'm losing, but put me in a high roller
I
suite.
mean, that's pretty much what, like, the streamers and Drake and all of them are doing nowadays. Like, they don't have to spend their own money. Like, Aiden Ross talk about it all the time. He's like, yeah, they give me this money to bet with just to promote their gambling app and shit like that. I'm like, that's crazy.
And it works.
It works, yeah. That's like, it brings in the most money for streamers, the people who do the gambling advertisements.
Wow. Last time I was at a casino,
Boys have motion.
I was at the roulette table, bro. There was like this Asian dude near me, and I saw his watch. And I was like, "What kind of watch is that?" It looks like a toy watch, honestly. He's like, "Richard Millie." I was like,
Yeah.
"What?" Richard Millie. He's like, "You don't know about this." I was like, "What do you do?" He's like, "Don't worry about it." He had this accent and everything, bro. I was like, "Are you in the mob, bro?"
It's like, I forget what celebrity I've seen, but like, I remember seeing on Twitter, like, somebody was trying to clown a super famous, super rich person for, like, what watch they
They're
were
goofy
wearing.
looking,
like,
right?
a Lego type
Yeah.
watch. And the guy was like, you know, so-and-so was worth $600 million, and look at him wearing a Lego watch. And then somebody under it was like, that's Richard, Richard Millie. That watch costs $600,000. And it's like, huh?
But
That's the thing about me is, like, I feel like celebrities dress crazy.
I was
I
just
would
about to
never.
get into that conversation. Like, we got to be honest, bro.
would
These
never.
high-end brands be scamming hard, bro.
Bad, bro.
There's so many ugly things. There's just so many things. There's like, bro, no fucking way you're wearing it. But it costs a lot of money, so people gonna wear it. But
Yeah, like they're wearing
It might-
bucket hats.
Like, that's the one thing I feel like I could confidently say is if we blow up, when we blow up, like, my style will not change. Like, the brands might be more expensive for sure. Don't get me
but
wrong.
the core style.
But I'm still
Jeans,
wearing
literally.
graphic tees. I'm still wearing, like, khaki
And
pants. My J's will go
Yeah,
crazy.
I'll definitely have
Like,
some-
The J's
yeah,
will
for
look
sure.
insane. But, like, I'm still wearing
still
J's.
Adam
You're not gonna see
Sandler
me
duff.
in,
I'm
like,
telling you, just straight.
You won't catch me in a dress. That's
Exactly.
for sure. Not like Doug.
that's the thing. Maybe there won't be signs. Like, maybe we blow up and nobody will know because I'm still looking the same.
Yeah, no. The only thing that would be you would notice is if you see me pull up in like a car, and if you go to my house. But outside of that, I feel like
Bro said, if you see me pull up in a car, he walks everywhere right now. For those wondering,
That- yeah.
bro has no
I'm
wheels.
saying, like, because if you see me walking around in public or something like that, you probably won't know. Because I do dress a certain way, but I still have a very specific style that these high-end brands don't produce like clothes for. I guess it's how I see
See,
it.
Steve, you wouldn't even realize because if you see him walking in public, he has the Cartiers. So it's
Oh,
like,
yeah,
damn,
yeah.
nothing's changed. And then you see his truck, and it's like, damn,
How else
nothing's
am I
changed.
supposed to see when the sun's out?
That's
Yeah,
true.
Like, I just
is
get
true.
it.
Speaking of car,
As I get in my older age now, as I'm driving and the sun is beating down my face, and I pull down the little sun visor and it doesn't really work. Like, coming out of my neighborhood is straight facing the sun.
it's so
and
bad.
that sun visor comes down, I still can't see nothing. So I'm just driving down there. I'm like, yo, I hope nobody else is coming the other way because I literally can't see
There's a
nothing.
school zone right there, Juan.
I wish there was a street camera so you could see me go half a mile per hour because I literally can't see anything.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yo,
I hate that. I'm like, bro, we gotta fix this. Work needs to start at a different time if the sun is out like this.
Timeout. Steve Grizzlies just hit a buzzer beater to win the game, 110 to 108.
Brother.
Just stop.
What's up with all these?
Was it
buzzers?
Jaw? Did I
Yep,
call that? There's no way.
John Morant makes 9-foot 2-point shot.
I called it.
0 seconds
I
on the
literally
clock.
called it.
That's crazy.
Oh man.
But
What were you gonna say, TJ, about cars?
no, I was talking about work. I said work just need to get with the program. If the sun is out like that, I can't drive to work at that time. They just gonna have to start like an hour later or some shit like that. Or when it gets super, well, it doesn't get too foggy down here, but I remember living in Tallahassee, and there was a point where cars were just disappearing in front of me, like 30 feet ahead of me. I'm like, bro, this is ridiculous how foggy it is outside.
The fog's wild.
The fog is crazy. Does it get foggy in Orlando? I'm sure it does.
Or when it's raining super hard. Like when it's not raining that hard and people put their hazards on or they change
So
how they
annoying,
drive,
bro.
I'm like, yo, what are you doing? But then when it starts to pour, I'm like, yo, why is it legal to
I
drive in this
know.
weather?
I
Like
was
what the?
I gotta pull over.
Can't see nothing.
I remember driving up to you one day because I was a punk. When I was coming from Palm Beach all the way to Tallahassee, if I drove by myself, 9 times out of 10, I'm staying at Juan's house the night before I get to Tallahassee. I hated taking that long drive there. So I'm like, yo, Juan, I'm about to head back up. I'm sleeping at your crib. And I remember one night it was raining so bad, and I was in 2003 or whatever, 5 Hyundai Elantra, but I was like, I'm going to die. Like, there's no way I'm making it through this rain right now. This is
Bro, when I first moved to Tally, I had the red Kia SUV, no AC. So when me and like Cody used to ride with me to go back to West Palm, driving back to West Palm, if it was obviously I had the windows down. Like if it's a normal day, I have the windows down because there's no AC. But if it was raining, chalk everything. Roll the windows up, no AC, so the window would fog.
Yeah, and it's steaming.
So then I had to put the windows down a little bit so the window could clear. Then me and Cody are getting pelted with rain.
That's wild.
Those were the absolute
Yeah,
worst.
no.
I got a story like that. I rode with Bose up once. We weren't even going there yet. We were visiting Trevor to I don't know, because he was gonna go there. We get on Beeline. Gas light comes on. I'm like, bro, I'm pretty sure there's no gas stations on this road. The way Bose is, the way he thinks, I don't know. He's like, we have to turn the AC off. He's like, it's that's serious.
That boy was raised by
I don't know
black.
if it's a real thing. All right.
Oh, it's a real thing?
All right, well, he was dead serious. So he turns that thing off. I'm sweating 5 minutes in. I'm like, you got a U-turn. So we pop a U. at one of the illegal U-turns and go all the way back until we hit Busy Bee or something. Bro, I was sweating
Yeah,
for
that's actually my
20
biggest
minutes,
fear.
though.
Is thinking in my head all right, I can last until the next gas station, and then you pass a sign. It's like next gas station,
Yeah.
275
Not on
miles. And
Beeline.
it's like, yo, we're in
Was it called
2025.
Beeline?
How is
No,
this
not
possible?
Beeline. What's it called?
Yeah,
Nah, 90.
95?
Nah, what's the road to Tallahassee?
I-10?
I-10, not Beeline. I-10.
10.
Now,
Nah, they have gas stations there.
Nah, they only got the
There's a bunch
one.
of exits. Nah, fact
You've
check
been
that.
there 100 times. They got the B gas station, Busy Bee. And then it's just,
Busy
then you just
Bee.
go, bro.
one place I used to...
I'm pretty sure there's more gas stations. They're sketchy. They're not big gas
Aye.
stations. They're the kind that you pull over and you get the no-see-ums. But
That's the tough part, bro. Getting off in certain gas stations, I'm like, bro, I'm not supposed to be here. North Florida,
bro,
I'm
you know
not
it's a
supposed to
bad
be here.
area. Yeah, you know it's a bad area or a sketchy spot when you pull it to the gas station late night in an area you don't know, and you pull up and it says closed. On the pumps it says closed. It's like, nah. Come on, let's be honest.
But top 3 cars you don't want to see on the road. And when I say this, I'm saying these drivers are usually dickheads or they just suck at driving. I already got my top 3 in my head right now. If y'all want me to start, I'll just go ahead.
I'll say my number 1. It's not even a car. It's a motorcycle.
Oh, yeah, I hate it.
All right, honorable mention for me is a motorcycle, but besides
Jetta
20,
with the sorority sticker.
2019, 2021, the Nissan Altima, hate to see them on the road.
Hate to see it all too.
Always driving reckless. BMWs, besides myself, because I drive normal, hate to see them on the
In a
road.
jacked up truck.
And new ones, Tesla drivers within the past 2 years. I watched the Tesla drive onto the sidewalk because the right turning lane was blocked. So he
Stop.
drove onto the sidewalk just to get next to the car that was kind of at the edge of the right turning lane. I was like, bro, this is ridiculous.
That's
I
wild.
don't even know. You missed out on the Honda Civic. I hate like a 2000s Honda Civic because it's just some guy that wants to speed past everybody for absolutely no reason
Swears
other
he's
than
fast.
to just get to where he's going faster for no reason.
Nah.
Like, especially, like, bro, if you're trying to speed past me, I love it. I'm that guy that, if I'm in the left lane, and just normal traffic, not even on the highway, and then you get around me to speed up, and I see that the red light is going to put us at the same exact spot, like, you just sped up just to sit at the same red light as me in the exact same spot, just in the lane over, I'm looking at you and I'm
Oh
smiling.
yeah,
I'm laughing
I'm
at
petty
you.
when it comes to people being dickheads on
Like,
the
bro,
road.
how do you feel? You just rode my bumper, got over to the right, sped up an extra 20 miles per hour just to sit at the same red light as me. Like, yeah, you are so smart. You are so cool.
Or when they're doing that just to turn, it's like, bro, like the turn was right here. Just relax. Like, just
Wow, bro. Some people are angry. They're just angry.
I don't get it. I don't get people who just, bro, driving. Yes, it's so normalized, but when you think about it, it is so dangerous. Like,
Yeah.
bro, so much can go wrong.
Bro.
Like, it's ridiculous. And the amount of times driving to like Tallahassee or driving to even Miami. You know how many fucking torn off tires I usually see on that ride? I'm like, bro, this is a rough drive for a lot of people, bro. Like, what's going on here?
Bro, last night I have a funny driving story. So I'm bringing this girl home to her apartment, and there's a gate. And I usually follow people.
This man
in
just
her
dropping
gate.
all the women. Oh, my boy, story.
Hey, why am I?
This guy's a chauffeur. Chauffeur Steve, the way he drives girls
I
home.
can't drive this girl home.
Nah,
All right,
yeah,
whatever.
yeah, keep it
All right, but she has a
0%.
gate, so I usually follow people in the gate, no problem. You know, usually the people go, no problem. It's probably like 1:30 a.m. and I'm going, and this lady just stops while the gate's open, bro. Just stops, gets out of her car and goes, "I am not letting you in because if something happens, it's on me." I go, "I'm dropping." I said my girlfriend. So my girl. I said, "I'm dropping my girlfriend off. Like, it's not that big a deal." She takes her phone out, goes to my license plate, and takes a video of my license plate, bro. I said, "Ma'am, God bless you. I understand I was in the wrong, but all you had to do was just drive in the gate."
You know what? I'm the older I get, the more I feel her. I will never.
Who's gonna stop?
I
You're
will
just
never.
driving.
I mean, I would never do that. But my neighborhood, my last one, because now we have
They
like this.
get robbed.
No. It was a. You've been to my fucking
Yeah.
previous neighborhood. But people used to try to like get in behind me, and I would still let them in. But I'm just like, man, fuck.
Nah,
bro. It's
bro,
like-
who cares? I would have got in behind someone else then. But I knew the code. I could have typed it in, but I was just like, bro, just drive.
No, the older I get, the more I understand.
I ain't never seen that in my life.
But-
The funniest part is Steve told the lady that was his girlfriend in the truck with him, and the girl looked at him and said, "Excuse me," and then just got out and walked into her neighborhood, and Steve didn't even have to go in anymore.
Yeah, she got a little uncomfortable, but it was a good time. Going in the night. I told her I'd use the code next time. She said thanks.
I'm not on the, like, I don't care, I'll let people tailgate, but one of my, like, I guess, older things is, like, in the Boulevard when we lived there, the gate was always broken, and I didn't really care. But now that I'm older, and, like, I got friends that live in like, gated places, like my sister, her old apartment complex used to be gated, and it always used to be broken. I forgot, or, like, I realized, now that I'm older, like, in the lease, part of their selling point is the fact that the community is gated.
Yeah.
So they're selling safety. Like, it's factored into your lease. Like, oh, we're more expensive than
That's
whoever down the
wild.
street
I hate
because
gates.
we're gated and they're not. And then for the gate to always be broken, yo, that would drive me crazy.
Gates are just always broken. Like in 90% of neighborhoods, gates are. It's like the ice machine on a fridge, bro. 9 times out of 10, if I go to a house and they have an ice machine, throughout my life, it's been broken.
Bro,
It's
I
like-
get through any gate, anytime. You're not stopping me. I'm just being honest. If
I
I
see-
wanted to steal something, I could get in your neighborhood.
Nah, I saw Steve throw his truck over the fence one time. He was like, oh.
Literally picked up his whole truck and just tossed
I've been
it
working
over
out.
the
It
fence.
was light work.
He didn't even toss it. He picked it up, put it on one shoulder, and then climbed the gate with his other hand, and
Nah, he did the
and then just gently placed his truck down so it didn't take any damage.
he did the old Flintstones thing when he stuck his feet through the bottom and stepped over the fence and just fucking kept going.
I actually went under the gate. Yeah, I just go under the gate.
Yeah,
you
but-
know?
He had the Ant-Man thing where he just shrunk the truck down, slid it under like a Hot Wheels car.
Right back up.
Gates
But
don't stop.
Gates
no
are
one,
always
bro.
broken.
They don't
like,
stop no
always.
one. Even if they're not broken, they don't stop no one, bro. They just don't.
I'll tell you what gates are always broken, but in the worst way, is pool gates at neighborhoods. The gates are broken, so you can't even get
Yeah.
in. So you just gotta stand there like you're a homeless person and be like, "Hey, yo," to some random person that's already in the pool. "Yo, can you open the gate real quick? Yo, the gate."
I hate I hate going into, and it shouldn't be this difficult, but for some reason, using new people's showers, like if it was my first time ever staying at someone's house, a little bit annoying. Gates in fucking certain neighborhoods, a little bit annoying.
Nah, he has to explain. I know why he hates it, but he really has to say why, because the way you just said that, it doesn't really make much sense, but I know why you hate it.
I think I already told one of the stories, whatever. But like just going into someone's bathroom and trying to use their shower, and it's not like the normal just
All right,
type
well, that's
beat.
crazy.
It's like, bro, why is there 3 knobs?
That's
like,
hotel. Yeah,
why
hotels
is
like that.
why?
What did you think he meant, Steve?
I have
Because I
no
knew
idea.
exactly what he meant as soon
I
as he
have
said
no
it, but
idea.
I saw by your reaction, you were like, what the hell does he
I
even
thought he was
mean?
just scared of showers. I don't know what he was saying.
No, I just hate when people don't have normal like just fucking
Yeah,
turn the
that makes
knob. It
sense,
drives
though.
me. And when I moved into my neighborhood, we went to the fucking pool. And then there's a button that you're supposed to press that shit. Didn't work. So I was like, all right, now I got to reach around, pull the fucking lever, and all this weird shit. I'm like, bro, just be normal. That's all. But I'm not sure. Did I tell the story on the podcast of me using my friend's bathtub when I was a kid?
What?
I don't know. You talk a lot, so maybe.
I would-
Well, I'll just make it brief just in case I did tell the story. But my friend had like one of those old like fucking, I don't know, Roman tubs of like with like the curled feet, and it's not attached to pretty much anything. You know
Oh,
what I'm
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about?
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And I was like fucking, I don't know, 7 or 8, and I'm trying to use it, but the water's coming out too slow. And this is before I like to take showers too much. I was just straight baths as a kid. And the water's coming out too slow, but I was like, I've been here for way too long. I'm just about to splash around in this little bit of ass water. So I'm like splashing around, and I'm on my fucking
My
stomach.
duckies.
I'm on my stomach, and there's like, the water's like this high, bro. I just hear the door open, but I didn't see who the fuck it was, bro. And I was like, damn, someone just caught me on my stomach with my feet in the air trying to get water all over my body, bro.
There's no way.
I swear
That's
to you,
funny,
bro.
bro.
I was
Nah,
like,
that's hilarious.
and then I came out of the bathroom and no one said anything. And I was like, I'm not even gonna say nothing, bro. I'm just gonna let this be
Your
swept
friend's
under
mom
the
was like,
rug.
"Yeah, we're not inviting your friend over again."
Yeah,
I was like, y'all gotta get stronger water pressure, bro. It was like 10 minutes.
we're going to go ahead and call his parents after he gets out of the bathtub. It's time for
Yeah, you all packed up, TJ.
Bro,
Just-
I was so
It's not
embarrassed, but I just didn't want to mention it just
Dude,
in case the
that's
person
wild.
didn't see me, bro. But it was just imagine, bro. Just,
cracking
I'm
up.
on my stomach and there's like water to ankle level pretty much, and I'm trying to fucking roll around and this shit to get covered in water, and they caught me while on my stomach, bro. I was
No,
like,
that's hilarious.
That's
I
crazy.
was like, yeah, I'm cooked.
That's-
And then I just didn't mention it. No one else said anything. I was like, I'm still young at this point too, so it probably wasn't that big of a deal.
I can't imagine what the mom and dad were saying that night.
But just imagine if I was my age now and
Oh
someone
my
caught
gosh!
me
I
doing that
hope you
shit.
would figure out how to get the water out.
Well, no, the water was coming out. The pressure was just trash. So it was
Yeah.
just taking a long time for it to
If
fill
we're
up.
how old we are now, and you're over at my crib taking a bath, and I open the door accidentally and see you just splashing around like that,
Honestly, you should be taking a bath at this age.
I'm getting in there with you. Wait,
Hey, man.
wait.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little bath here and there.
Nah, nothing wrong with a bath, but at a friend's house taking a bath, that's
Nah, I can't tell you the last time.
Yeah,
I
I
I'm
took
about
a
to
couldn't
go
bath.
tell
take
you.
a bath right after this podcast in Steven's bathroom.
I don't got a bath.
You don't?
No,
Oh.
I'm a grown man.
Bro, take showers in the sink.
I'm a grown man.
Hey, man.
Bro has a spray bottle in his bathroom on the sink, and he just.
That's it. Ready to go.
Oh, man. No, but
That's wild work.
Spritzes himself like some seasoning on the Thanksgiving turkey.
I pray to God that never happens to me ever again. I mean, I don't think
It
I'll
would-
ever
it
be in
would-
that
it would
position
be on you if
again.
that
but- yeah, if that happens to
Yeah.
me again, I deserve it. I deserve it. Nah, but that was a crazy situation. But when you're a kid, you can.
I
let
remember
things
I was
pass.
staying at. I remember me and Sam were at a hotel once. I forget where we were.
Whoa!
But. Oh, this guy's staying at a hotel with his wife. Watch
What's going
out.
on here?
This guy's a maniac.
But we like got into the room, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna shower, and I go to take a shower, and in most hotel showers they have like the faucet that just comes straight
Yeah.
out, and it's like that. It was missing. There's just a hole in the wall with knobs.
That's wild.
It's gone. And so I'm looking at it, and I'm like, this can't be right. I'm like, there's no way. And I'm like, Sam, like, maybe I'm dumb. Like, can you come look at this and tell me if this is supposed to look like? And she was like, of course it's not supposed to look like that. And I'm like, okay, cool. I was like, well, we need to switch rooms because I need to take a shower. So I call the front desk, and I'm like, hey, our shower is broken. And the guy talks to me like I'm 4 years old. He's like, well, have you tried turning the water on? I'm like, no, what you're not understanding is there's no faucet. Like, it's just not here.
No shower head.
He's like, are you sure you're just like not looking at the wrong thing? And I was like, I mean, yeah, I know what a shower looks like. Like, I know how bathtubs work. Like, it's not here. He's like, I don't think that doesn't sound right. He's like, I'll be up in a minute to your room to look. And I'm like, okay, boss, take your time. And so he comes, he's like, yeah, let me, our showers are a little tricky, doing the whole good customer service, which, props to him, I get it. But he was like, our showers can be a little tricky. Let me show you how it works. Then he goes in and he looks at it, he goes, yeah, that's definitely missing. And I was like, yeah, it's so weird. It's like, both of us knew what showers look like and how they worked. He's like, yeah, we'll get you guys swapped out to a new room ASAP. I was like, cool, man. Thanks.
I was like, so no explanation?
Appreciate it.
Like, someone just hit a lick on the shower head and just kept it moving?
Good thing you didn't see an eyeball through that hole.
What?
Hold on, guys. Let's get the first appearance of Bryn on here because she's knocking at my door. Oh, camera can't even see you.
Bryn.
Say hi.
Bryn.
Oh, kisses. Say love ya.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Love it. All right. Sorry for the interruption.
Bring Bryn back.
Figured 100 followers can meet Bryn.
Hey. 100.
Yeah, but
How do you miss a whole 100 shots?
Oh my God. R.I.P. Young Dolph.
rest in peace.
They ain't getting money like Dolph.
No, but speaking of 100 shots, TJ's dumb question of the day.
Brick.
You get 10 shots
From
a 3-point line.
10 out of 10.
Okay.
You got to make 6. You get $2 million if you make 6. But if you don't make 6, you get shot in the leg.
6 is wild, but I like it.
Do I get any warm up?
Yeah, we'll give you some warm-ups.
Wad's not making 6, I promise you.
I'm taking that. Give me that. I'm leaving with $2 million.
I don't know if you're being serious.
That's cash. I'm spotted up. Oh yeah, that's butter.
All right.
Especially if I get a warm up to get a feel for
I
it.
feel for it. Like, this guy should be in the NBA. If I was just warm,
I
I'd
should.
be...
After that performance, I'm leaving with $2 million and then $10 million contract signed.
Swap out the scenario. 15-foot putts.
Oof.
Yep. Shoot me in my leg right now. That's not happening.
6 out of 10 is crazy.
That is crazy. 15.
Maybe like...
But
3.
you're going to have the line at a certain point.
It's a good point. Honestly, I'm sinking 6 putts.
You might have the line. I feel like it might be a little easier.
No, I'm sinking them. I'm not even worried about it.
You fuck up on a 3 or 4, you get the read. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
you
once
should
get
have
the
it by
read.
then.
You should have it by then. It's 15 feet. I mean, that's still a long putt.
Nah, you're right, though.
Excuse me. That is a long putt, but
Nah,
you should have the line
that's easy.
because we're gonna let you put it in the same spot.
That's cash.
Putting is just so hard.
Nah.
How long? So I'm watching this guy on TikTok. His page is called Bino Golf. Shout out that guy. I don't know if you guys have seen it. But he's playing golf every day until he
Breaks even.
shoots par. Or yeah, breaks even from like the tip. So right now he started at like whatever, the lady tips. Or the lady,
Lady tees.
what is it called? Yeah, lady tees, my fault. And I'm bad. And right now he's at the tips.
Oh, wow.
So he's on like 100 and he's day 110 of the series.
So he was good when
How
he started,
long do you
though.
think? Yeah, he's not bad. Yeah, I mean, based on what he never shoots like something crazy over. But how long do you think it would take you to shoot from where we play normally, like where we play the whites or on a normal
To
course?
shoot par,
To shoot par.
You
I'm
play
a-
every day?
and you're playing every day.
Yeah, I mean, how many days?
I know.
But you only get one chance. It's not like you can play
Multiple
9
rounds.
in one
Yeah,
day.
no.
Yeah,
one a
like
day.
you get one round a day.
I'm gonna be honest, and I'm not even trying to be funny. When I'm on for how short I've been playing golf.
All right. he's
No,
trying to-
no. I'm being dead serious.
If you say anything under 2 years...
No.
that'd make me mad.
I'm being dead serious. For how little I've been playing golf, because I've been playing for like 2 to 3 years, but I don't play every weekend. And how decent I've become today, I feel like if I played every single day,
Actually, yeah.
I'll be able to catch on fairly fast. But I'm gonna say like maybe like 2 years. If I'm playing every single day.
Every day's actually kind of
Every
crazy.
day?
Maybe under 2 years.
I feel like I could get it in a year. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. I could probably get in the year,
Every
but
day?
yeah, every single day.
It won't be quick because like body soreness would hit.
Yeah,
me
that's true. That's
immediately.
true.
Like after like a week of playing golf straight, I'd be wanting to take a break because my body would be in shambles.
Yeah.
Like hitting the range on Sunday, I woke up Monday morning, my back was gone, shoulders were sore, my forearms were sore, because I'm just so mechanically gifted at my swing. My core was sore, my core was involved. So based on all that, based on the clip that went up today, I could probably hit it next week. Actually, now that I think about it, really. But
2 or 3 days for me.
Because
I'd say a year of every day playing
yeah,
golf. Same course too.
yeah, I would,
Every day.
I didn't say that
You're
initially,
right,
but
two's
I
a
would say
lot.
same
I think
course.
you do it in like a year.
yeah. Because how I see golf is like when I get out there and I like do something good off the first or the second tee, I can typically pick out what I did fairly well and I can play fairly decent for the rest of that round. My biggest issue is I take so much time off in between each round that I can never remember what I locked in on to continue that. So if I'm playing every single day, I'm sure I'll be able to pick up what I did so good that round of golf versus taking so much time off and then like, fuck, I don't remember what I was doing that made me play that good that
Yeah,
day.
no, that makes sense.
Because when I'm on, I'm not on throughout the whole fucking round, but I'm on for at least a decent amount of holes, I would say. So
Yeah, that's the thing too. Is like when you play, like at least for me, I play so far in between, like my rounds that maybe on the back nine I'll figure something out in my irons, and then okay, see you in 3
Yeah,
months. 'Cause,
same.
like I don't play up here that
Same.
often, so then I get back out there and I'm like, all right, time to. What did I do again? Oh, 4.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
like when you and I went out to play on the first time after our first or second episode, we both striped it off the tee box, and that just set a great stage for us
Yeah,
for
we
that
played good.
rest of that
We
round.
played good.
But then I took a month off, and we went to go play again, and I was like, "Yep, I'm cooked. Like
Chalk it up.
it's a wrap."
These great rounds you guys speak of, I've just never seen it. It's just
It's-
it's fake.
it's all right.
It's an illusion. It doesn't exist. We'll find out though this coming weekend, ain't it?
Yeah, we will.
You're
Hey man, fuck golf. That's how I feel.
Isn't that what Tyler, the creator, says?
Nah, he said something like golf fuck.
Oh. Golf wang.
that sounds
This
accurate.
sounds about right.
Yeah.
No, but 15-foot putts, I'm sinking 6. Oh shit, I done dropped the head.
Out of how many? 10? 10?
Out of 10.
I'll sink maybe 3.
But you get
I'm a terrible putter. That's easily the worst part of my game. Hands
oh,
down.
100%
I suck
the
at
worst part of my game. Hitting driver and hit. But when I'm on my putters though, like I've dropped some long,
Yeah,
like
bro.
some
I like
crazy
putting.
long putts. I've dropped like multiple, like at least 2 50-foot putts.
Excuse me?
At least 2. I've had witnesses both times. Both times. I had Mike Ferraro was there. Nick was there. Cody was there.
Would never believe any of those guys in my life.
I feel like you were
Yeah,
there
those
one of
guys-
those
No,
fucking days at
I've-
Madison Green.
I've seen enough of you where I do believe everything you say.
Bro, I just have the worst round ever, and I'll come back and it's like this guy just pulling miracles out of a hat.
And he just walks it off like it's a nothing.
It's crazy. I don't understand how I do it, but
You can't get excited. You gotta act
yeah,
like
I
you've
gotta be
been
like,
there.
but it's the average Tuesday for me.
50-foot putt, act like you've been there. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. That way, if the clubhouse is watching, they're like, "Oh, this guy must do that."
Oh,
all
this
the
guy's
time."
good.
Yeah, until
Steve wants you to jump. Hey, yippee!
I'd be going crazy, signing autographs. I'd be going nuts.
but my
Steve puts the club, the putter between his legs and rides it like a horse.
theory on why I typically don't play well on the first hole is because I'm always trying to get off the tee box before the second group gets up, like the group behind me. I'm like, I cannot have these eyes on me. I have to get up here, swing as fast as possible, and get on the fucking fairway. I can't do it. It's way too much pressure.
Yeah, that definitely plays a factor into my game as
feel
well. As if like it's a busy day. I already know it's going to be a slower round for my group because I'm not a scratch golfer, so we're already going to have to look for a couple balls. We're already going to have to 2-putt, 3-putt on the green. Like, I already know it's going to be a slower day. So when I get up in that tee box and there's a foursome behind me, and even if they look like I haven't even seen them swing yet, but if they look like they can play golf, I'm chalked.
Yeah.
I'm up there in the tee box. My arms are like this. I
just gotta
shank it, or I barely hit the club, or I barely hit the ball, and I just pick it up, and I'm like, we'll drop somewhere.
Yeah.
Later.
Bro, that's why the first tee box just don't count for me ever. I don't care if I do play it well. I won't put that fucking number down.
I think that's
Like,
how Tiger won the Masters. The first tee didn't count for him either. You know, just put a par and keep it moving.
Yeah, bro, it just doesn't count for me. I don't care. I'm like, bro, I got to get off this tee box. Now, if there's no one there, then it's a different story.
Probably hit hole one,
Or
hole two, hole
or if
three.
we had a couple of bevs at the bar before we get on the first tee box, I'm chilling.
I'm chilling.
But usually by the time I get there, the bar isn't open because it's fucking 6:30 in the
I
morning.
got a few bevs and the guys are waiting behind me. I'm turning around. These guys.
You guys want to play through? That's the worst too, is when you let people play through and then they're just as bad as you are.
Yeah.
You're like, what the
Yeah.
fuck did I just do?
Like, why
could've
was
said
I
something,
nervous
Bob.
on the first tee box where you got it?
For real.
But that's what we got to keep in mind. The average golfer is ass. Like,
No, yeah,
they're
golfing is hard.
They're just not good. Like, just not good whatsoever.
Nobody's good at golf.
Yeah.
They just say they are.
What percentage of golfers do you think you're better than? Do you think you're in the across the board?
Probably 6 people I'm better than.
I think you'd be
entire
surprised. It's
planet.
probably a high fucking percentage. Not like 80 or 70 or anything like that, but you're probably like 30s or 40s to be honest. Because most people don't.
Yeah,
most
you're
people
right.
don't break
I'm actually
100.
kinda gross.
Yeah, like my best is 90s. So
The best, like the or not best,
whatever
the
you wanna
average
take it
of
as.
amateur golfers never break 100, or they just don't break 100. Of course, eventually they might get there,
Could never be me.
but so you.
If I could figure out my putting, wow. Corn Fairy maybe. Tooth Fairy maybe.
Tooth Fairy, Corn Fairy, Juan and Scratch.
Lakers at 5.
Juan is under 5.
Nah, but yeah, my putting is just so inconsistent. Like, and that should be the one thing that should be consistent when you are playing one round. But like, I'll go like hit a putt, maybe drop it, maybe leave it 3 feet out, and then the next hole is like I blast it 20 yards past the hole. I'm like, bro, I just played 8 greens. I should know how the greens
That's
are
not that
running
hard.
at this point.
I don't
But
understand that.
it just, and my problem is,
It's tough though when you play early though, because the greens are still a little wet.
yeah.
So then you hit it, and then
It dries
midway
out.
through your round, they're dried up now, and all of a sudden the greens are a whole different
Yeah.
thing. Or you play a cheap course and there's actually no greens, you're just hitting
Well, yeah,
dirt.
no.
You're like, yo, what the fuck?
There's
did I
some
pay for?
courses I've
shots.
seen where I could see putting could be hard.
Well, because my problem is never with line reading. It's always with speed control. Like, even the video that I posted, like,
Yeah,
when I
power.
blasted it past the hole, it was tracking all the way there, and it just fucking blasted completely past the hole.
Ew.
But you remember the first time I came up and played in Orlando, how horrible it was, Juan? I fucking never left the...
Just the whole golf experience with you? Yeah.
That's crazy. How many times we played? Like 3 times together? 4 times?
I will say TJ was in rare form when we played at Disney the last time.
Oh, yeah, that was...
And not a good rare
Good or
form.
bad?
It
I was about to
was-
say.
That shit was
Bad.
uncontrollably awful. I was like, bro, what is going on? And it's like sometimes where it's like, all right, you have terrible holes, bad holes, and you get something good. I found nothing that whole day.
That's a
Maybe like
bad
the
day.
last hole or two, and that's about it. But
That's
I
when you
found
start.
It was a
Yeah.
bad day, especially because that was like a nicer course that we played at.
Yeah.
Obviously, Disney, they keep their courses nice.
That hurts.
And it was just...
yeah.
That might be the
Tough
worst
after-
feeling in life.
And I
Rough
don't
after
live
tough,
there, so that I know I'm not going back
You drove
anytime
to a
soon,
nice course
bro.
just to get whacked by it.
Anytime soon. It was
Just to look at
crazy.
Mickey Mouse ears in the damn sand over
Bro.
there laughing at you.
Was I playing golf or was golf playing me?
Nah, it was insane. But I think my best round with you there is during my bachelor party. I was on fire for
So I wasn't even there.
what?
Like I was there, but we weren't in the same group.
Yeah, but you caught up.
I was so well behind.
You caught up a couple of holes, and you watched me off the tee box, and we played a couple holes. I want to say for
This guy thinks he was main character. He thinks I was watching him in the tee box.
Hey, TJ's up, guys. Everybody watch.
but
Everybody shh. I held up the
Binoculars.
sign. Quiet on the
Wow,
course.
that guy's good.
I mean,
Look at him. Wait, did I say TJ? That's Tiger up there.
for at least 12 holes, I was pretty on. Not like fucking knocking out birdies and pars all the time, but off the tee box, fairway, it was something special that day. Maybe it was my bachelor party that was giving me powers. But it was the first hole was just so funny because we made the teams. Nick whacked it, great. I whacked it, great. Juan was like, all right. He was like, yep, this is...
Cody already had his shoes off.
Nah, Cody.
They played me bad.
I didn't know that, bro. I didn't know. I just don't know sometimes. You never know what you're going to get with the little old T. But I feel like Steven's the same way, too. Steven's like, oh, I'm trash, yada, yada, yada. And he'll have his bad rounds.
And
And
that's what I get every time.
Truth is, I'm just a hustler.
trash,
I'm just
Steven.
a hustler. I'm waiting for the moment.
bro's a swindler.
Might be this weekend, might be 3 years from now. I'm waiting for the moment. That one bet.
Guy goes, yep. Why? What's the point of this? Like, how does that even
I
happen?
played really bad with Juan every single time. And Bo's like, I just don't understand.
Yep. Who puts trees there? Why? Why would you put trees there?
Nah, but really, why was there a tree there? Doesn't make
Yeah.
sense.
Nah, I get it. It's just, golf is just something that you just can't lock in until you really fucking...
That's what makes it fun, though.
Yeah.
That's honestly what makes it fun.
It does until I need to prove to a specific person. Like, for Juan, for example, like...
Babe, I promise I'm good.
I've had a couple rounds where I did the minimal of okay with Juan, but I just haven't had one of those rounds where I play with you,
We're
McCub,
smoking him
Cody,
when he
and
comes
stuff
down.
like that.
We're smoking him.
So I'm trying to prove myself when I play with Juan, and I
We're
think that's the
smoking him.
downfall of me. I'm
My
like,
driver's
I have
bad
to
right
prove-
now, but I'm smoking Juan.
Oh, that's why that hybrid comes out.
I ain't even worried about it.
It's all a mental game for me.
I ain't worried
It's
about
all
it.
mental.
Who's our fourth, or what are we doing?
Then
I think there's
yeah, I
six
think
of
Nick
us.
is trying to get a bunch of people, or not a bunch, but a decent amount of people.
So do we don't have them yet? That's why we got to put a
Well,
clip in.
I'm a.
It's us three, Nick, Cody, and Jonah.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Oh
we're-
yeah. That's what
Twos
it
or threes? Playing.
was. Twos might be the way.
Don't matter to me.
Nick and Jonah
Taking
on
my
one
shot every
team.
time. It don't matter.
Nick, Jonah,
Nick and Jonah on the team.
Cody, Juan.
Cody, Juan, me and you. See, but that could be a problem.
Why do I always get paired up with the partner?
I'm not getting Cody.
Why is it always
No
me?
offense, I love you, Cody, but I don't want to golf with you.
See, but
We literally just got done telling a story about first hole, man had his shoes off, and then you're like, yeah, we're creaming him. Let's put Cody on
the
his
tough to
thing
bet with
is,
Cody.
when Cody plays good,
He's not bad.
He's so good.
Yeah,
He
he just can't. He just like his brain just turns off at some point at the golf course.
But when he's on, Cody is like
I agree,
one of the
I've
best
seen
in the
it.
group. But when it's just
if
when
golf was
drinks are
4
involved-
holes, I'd take Cody on my team.
golf was 4 holes.
18 holes. See, whatever.
Put-
4-hole golf course. Cody might go down as the
Put
greatest of
that
all
man on
time.
tour, bro. Put
I'm
him
telling
on
you,
tour.
4
Golf
holes.
was 4
That
holes.
one par 3, man, he's hit a birdie maybe every single time.
Yeah, no, 100%. That's a funny way to put it.
Cody's pretty clutch too when he goes like if he hasn't already had too much to drink and he's still being serious and he's like, all right, if a couple bad shots have happened, he'll walk up to a par 3 and be like, all right, let's fucking lock in here, boys, and then put an
That's what I'm
absolute
saying.
beauty on
Yeah,
the green.
like,
And then he's like, you see that shot?
Shotguns and
We
beer.
should order
Yeah.
shots. And it's like, what the fuck? Like what?
You see that
Like why
shot?
do you not want more of
we
that?
have to
Like why
celebrate.
can't you just
He's like half swing. Cart girl.
I'm telling you, that's what God. I love him again. Love him. Not talking bad about him, but I promise you, that's what happened at the Scramble tournament, dude. We were playing so well, and Cody was like, "Let's go, boys." And Carter was like, "You guys need anything?" And he was like, "Yeah, 4 fireball shots." And it's like, all right, like why do we do this to ourselves?
we had a nice rotation of team players for a while during the tournament. I started off kind of hot. Adrian was cooking it with the drives. You were cooking it with some fairway game, getting us close to the green.
Javi was looking good.
All 3 of us fell apart, and Javi had to pick up the team.
Yeah,
And, like, it
that's
was
not
like a
what-
whole like
that's not what you wanna
14,
be.
13. And I was like, the guy who's never played golf
Yeah.
is putting us on his back for the last 4 or 5
Not
holes.
where you
bro.
wanna be.
But it was just weird because he was starting to strike the ball, and I was like, this is what brings people back. You're fucking up throughout the whole thing,
The one guy.
and then you get towards the last couple of holes, and you're finally starting to make progress, and you're like, damn, this is what brings people back into the game of golf, to be honest.
Not us. My team was all 4 doing well to start off, and then everybody fell apart at the same time. There was nobody's shot that we could use. It was just all
No one
downhill.
stood a chance versus Botello. Guy's my villain. Worst
Yeah.
enemy.
And it was just the hottest day of
So hot.
the hottest day
It
of
was hot.
all time. Bro.
So hot.
And that's what made me give up at a certain point.
The boys started beefing. It was so hot.
We started beef.
No, not us.
Oh,
The boys started beefing. It
That
was so
definitely
dang hot.
played a fucking part in the
Came
beef,
back
bro.
angry as hell. They heard Botello score with the Heat. Oh, those they couldn't. That was it.
But that's why I live life like Kodak Black. You know, I'm a hot boy, but I'll never lose my cool.
No cap, but just if you play sports growing up and you and your boys start like beefing on a team, you know it's just a hot ass day.
It was
that
a hot day,
It
Al.
was a hot day
It was
that
a hot
day.
day.
It's
But my hands were also hot that day. So,
You talking about as a quarterback?
Anyways.
hey,
Hey, blue.
it's just a friendly scrap with the boys. Can't get mad at a friendly scrap.
I mean, you can.
Slap box in the bathroom real quick. Solve all your problems.
what is the bathroom?
No slap boxing in the bathroom.
Slap boxing in the.
I don't know why people like the slap box. I would much rather throw
yeah, I got
fists
you.
into
People used
slap
to do
box,
that,
bro.
actually.
That shit used to getting slapped. Number one, why you slap boxing at 7 a.m. Number one. Number two, it's like getting slapped in the face is just not fun, bro. I would
Disrespect.
much rather be punched in the face.
That's demoralizing.
Yeah.
That's why it's good though.
A guy open palms up. It's like, damn.
Especially when they
Like, that's
Bro, I
catch
love
one of
slap
those like
boxing.
round ones where they come over top a little bit.
Nah,
like one of those.
you come over like that, you're getting. Bap, 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 bap.
Bro, it's like,
They're like this. They duck you and then.
and you can see it coming, but you just gotta eat it. You're like, well, Lord, I put myself in
I'm
this
ducking
situation.
that. I love slap boxing.
Voiceover on that. Just here comes the plane.
You probably wonder how I got myself in this situation. Nah, slap boxing was crazy. I was never a fan of that shit, bro. It was like we could do the wrestle, you know.
Yeah, the wrestle, the
do
good old
shit
wrestle.
like that, but no slap boxing.
Take it back to the old days. Get
Nah.
down and dirty.
Good. I wanted to shoot somebody after a good slap box, bro.
Yeah, getting slaps wild.
Getting slapped suck.
And your crushes watching?
Oh no, we didn't slap box in front of any girls, bro. It was straight bathroom activities, bro. Bathroom was the council, bro. That's where all the meetings went down. Weird shit used to. I traded a fucking snake for an iguana in an elementary school bathroom.
Thanks.
I brought my iguana in. My friend brought his, and it wasn't even my iguana. I just caught that shit like the day of and traded.
Bro
it
thought
for
he
a
was
snake.
Steve Irwin.
I literally thought I was Steve Irwin, bro. And now you won't catch me holding any of those.
That's a true story.
I swear.
That's cool.
In elementary school, we met up in the bathroom. I gave him an iguana. He gave me a snake.
That's so
Where did you
crazy.
just kept the iguana snake in your backpack?
Wait, run that by me one more time. Run that by
Nah,
me one more time.
I'm good.
Wait. Run that by me one more time.
When I went in the bathroom with my friend, I gave him a worm, actually. A little worm. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I gave him the
Oh,
iguana. He gave me
man.
that python, man. It was crazy.
That's crazy.
Insane.
I did not catch that.
Oh,
That's wild.
I didn't catch it either, bro. It was such a normal
It
conversation.
made you who you
for
are
me.
today, though.
Yeah, it made me.
You would
the man who I
do
am
it over
today.
again 100 times, I bet.
Oh yeah, I'll take a bunch of snakes.
Pythons hit hard, though, for sure.
Are we still talking about pets?
Yeah. No, they're one of the craziest snakes.
Nah, it was a garden snake though, wasn't
They
it?
said TJ's a snake charmer. That's what they said.
Yeah.
TJ.
I started singing.
TJ was
music.
singing to the snake.
I make the snake stand up for real when you think about it. Hit one of these.
Woo!
That's crazy.
insane.
Nah, this Prosecco might be
See,
talking.
this boy getting here getting.
We gotta finish it for the pod.
Bro,
Oh, do you want
I
some?
gotta finish it like I'm not driving home.
That makes it more fun.
Hand that to me.
You know, it'd be crazy if you had your own bottle
Appreciate that.
and I would have edited like you were pulling them.
Why don't you just take it? I don't understand.
Yeah, wands across. I didn't even say wands across the
Grab it,
pond.
one.
All right, we're going off the rails right now. So the Heat lost tonight.
All right, that's when I.
All right, bro. What the fuck, dude?
It's the shit I be talking about.
It's all right. If you want an update on my bet,
You hit.
end of the first quarter, LeBron has 0 points.
was-
Need him to get 20.
Well,
Is he
That was the last
not my
leg of the
case.
is he
bet.
in the game?
Yep, he's just 0 of
you could
2.
have bet Luca.
Not playing basketball. Don't know what he's doing.
He's 45 years old.
Luka's 2 of 8 with 4
Who they
points. so-
playing?
The Golden State Warriors.
Ah.
That's why I thought LeBron versus Curry. It's going to be a big LeBron and Curry
Curry
game.
dropped 50
Joke's on
something
me,
the
though.
other day. Jokic, that's what we need to talk about,
Jokic is my go.
dude. Jokic had one of the greatest games of all time, and it's just like a normal thing to him. Like, no one even talks about it.
Just for Russell Westbrook to throw
Bro,
it away.
did you see the replay?
Literally throw it away. Yeah, it was actually
Did you see him miss the layup?
Yeah.
It's that meme again.
You know he missed an open layup the next game, too?
Yeah, the guy sucks now. I love him, but
He got me a triple-double early in the season, so shout out.
yeah, he did it for you.
And shout out Minwoo
Yeah, but
Lee.
Jokic was 61.
61, 11, and 10. Triple-double. Like, what? And we're talking about the guy who shoots 20 free throws a game to win MVP?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense at all.
He might be the GOAT. He might
Yeah.
go down as the GOAT if he gets a couple more rings in him.
Shout out Minwoo Lee.
I think that's his first win, right?
First win on the tour.
Yep.
That was impressive.
He shot 20 under to beat out Scotty Shuffles.
That's impressive. Winwoo Lee, he's going to get hot.
That's what you want, though. You want to get hot right before a major, or right before, one of the majors.
Is he Masters Cup? Masters is next week?
Next weekend.
Next weekend.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
So we're gonna have the Sea and Green Masters.
Yeah.
Yeah, next weekend's a big weekend. We got UFC 314 in Miami.
I don't know if I'm going yet. Should I go?
As long as you get me a ticket.
Dude, I want to go so bad, but I don't know.
But we got
I just can't for $250 paying that. Like, I pay $250 for a football game, and you can still see.
Oh, I'm
pretty
thinking
well.
a little more
It's
than
11 on
$250.
11. No, that's what I'm just saying though. But like for $250, and you're sitting in the nosebleeds watching.
I just
two
want to
guys
do
fight
it
in the
one
cage.
time, really nice seats, and never ever even think about it again. And Lopez is my favorite fighter right now, so
Well, I wouldn't pay for that then, because he's in for a rough night.
nah, bro. Lopez
Against
is
the
good,
Grady.
bro. Nah, he's probably not gonna win it, but Lopez he's that guy for sure. He
You can't name his last 3 fights.
I don't remember. All I know is I've
Yeah,
seen
it's my favorite
I've
guy.
seen him swing, bro. That guy can knock people out, bro. He can knock people out.
Yeah, they all do, dude. They're fighters. Somebody get this guy out of the chat, dude.
They're fighters, dude. Yeah, some people tap people out, bud.
But yeah, so Masters, UFC fight, Sea and Green, Majors, Masters. Someone buy a green jacket, and the winning team gets green jackets. Let's buy some custom green forces.
That's fire.
Some Sea and Green forces.
Sea and Green forces.
That'd be yo. We should make a.
That's kind of crazy.
Yo, we should do a giveaway on those.
Yeah, give away.
I was gonna say, yo, and TJ King won the giveaway.
We'll all cop our own, and then we'll do a giveaway at like 500 follows.
And then a 4th pair. Okay.
All right, this guy.
Okay,
Take that
okay.
Nike. What? Nike. Take it off.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's on his headband. Yep. All right. Well, anything we want to say before we get up on out of here? All right. Well, fuck y'all too then. It was Sea and Green.
Got no motivation today.
Thank y'all for 100 followers, like we said before. Go ahead and clap that up for you guys. We do appreciate everyone who did follow, everyone who's liking the videos, everyone who's commenting, everyone who, even if you're not following it, I will prefer you to follow. If you're just going and checking out our videos as well, or you're returning and checking out our videos, you know, we do appreciate that as well.
And-
But if you're checking them out over and over, go ahead and drop the follow.
But some of y'all, you like the story, but you don't like the video. Let's like the video sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
Just sometimes.
Yeah, we gotta end this like a traditional YouTube like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe. Yeah.
Sea and Green, this was a 100 follower special.
Air Force is coming out soon.
And we're out.